charts have updated as of 3/19/2024. We are going to get into the Pink Friday 2 chart analysis with updates from streaming, Apple Music, Spotify, radio accomplished, Spotify milestones, as well as certifications and sales. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, like this video, and make sure y'all are following the Barbology playlist for the latest updates on Nicki Minaj and the Barbz fan base. But first, I actually dropped an update last night on Nicki Minaj issuing her first statement and breaking her silence after she canceled her March 18th New Orleans stop on her Pink Friday 2 tour. So if you haven't caught it yet, I will put it down below in the comments. So make sure you guys get caught up on everything that's going on with Nicki right now. Next, let's go to the over to the UK. So Pink Friday 2 spends its 13th week on the UK official albums chart at number 98, moving up 2 spots. In the US, Pink Friday 2 ranks at number 34 this week. It was at number 26 last week. That means it moved down 8 spots and it's now been charting for 14 weeks in the United States. On the Hot 100 this week, Nicki Minaj currently charts 2 songs on the Billboard Hot 100. At number 59 is Everybody by Nicki Minaj and Lil Uzi Vert. Moves down 12 spots. Peaked at number 24. It's now been there for 14 weeks. FTCU by Nicki Minaj clocks in at number 71 this week, minus 8 spots. So we will be hosting streaming and buying parties this Friday for both songs in order to push them both up next week's chart. So please participate in that. There are streaming links down below in the comments for Spotify and Apple Music, Amazon Music, as well as Pandora. Please use them. Now, on the Hot Gospel Songs chart, Nicki Minaj and Tasha Cobb's Blessings ranks at number 16 this week. Has now spent 14 weeks on the chart. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned this the previous week, but if I did, on Billboard's digital song sales chart, Pink Friday Girls and Let Me Calm Down re-entered that chart at number 5 and 8 respectively to new peaks, because since Nicki has been on tour, the fan base has been picking a song every show or every week and buying that. So that's why it ended up back on the Billboard digital song sales chart, and we hope to see the rest of the album doing so as we continue to move through the tour. So Pink Friday Girls, that was the song that we decided to push last week. And so it went up 75% in the US for unit sales in the week ending in March 7th to over 20,000 sold. So that's why you have to participate in all of the parties, because we are impacting the sales charts while Nicki is on tour. Now, last week we actually decided to push Big Difference, and it entered the top 3 on US iTunes for the first time. It did not go number 1. It peaked at number 3, but it's okay because it still moved up the chart and we still got sales for both the song and the album. So we need your help in doing that. Now, over in the UK and international barbs also help us out with this, and they also buy in their own country. So in the UK, it probably didn't peak here, but here's the update that I got. Big Difference clocked in at number 42, moving up 21 spots. So shout out to all the UK barbs who were participating with us. Now, on the worldwide iTunes song chart, remember, international barbs are helping us, and we're working around the world to push Nicki up the charts. So Big Difference clocked in at number 17, re-entering the chart, and it actually peaked at number 9. So I should have a link in the description where you can buy Big Difference if you haven't already. Now let's go to radio. A lot going on at radio this week. So please, if you're still here, please like the video, but get a little bit comfortable. But I'm going to try to get through this as fast as possible. So Everybody dropped 1 spot at number 16 on American's Top 40 chart in the 7th week. It's the biggest pop radio chart in the United States. Okay. Now, for at today's update, which is 3/19, media base overall US radio, so it ranks the top 100 songs in the United States. Everybody ranks in at number 21, moving up 1 spot with an audience of 35.93 million. For FTCU, it moves up 2 spots to number 64, reaching a new peak with an audience of 15.04 million. FTCU is officially top 10 on this week's published U.S. rhythmic radio media base chart, becoming her milestone 40th song to do so. Congratulations to Nicki Minaj for this. And Nicki is the only artist with multiple songs charting simultaneously in the top 10 on this week's U.S. rhythmic radio chart. Nicki achieves this with both Everybody and FTCU. This is why it's important to request those songs at your local radio stations in your city. Nicki is officially the first female rapper in history to achieve 40 top 10 singles on U.S. rhythmic radio. Congratulations to her. FTCU. So all of this contributes to FTCU rising 2 spots to a new peak of number 9 on Billboard's rhythmic airplay chart this week. It's Nicki's 41st career top 10 entry on the chart, extending her record for the most top 10s by a female artist in charts history. Not rapper, female artist. Okay, we are breaking records out of all of the pop and R&B girls. So now let's get to some streaming updates, and we're going to talk about Apple Music first. And these updates that I'm showing you guys are not like current, but they're really after Nicki's last performance. That's when they usually go up on Apple Music. So what happened after rolling out? FTCU re-entered the top, I believe, 100 songs on US Apple Music. At this point right here, I'm showing you FTCU ranked at number 112, moving up 12 spots. Okay. And then Moment for Life, which is crazy because Moment for Life is how many years old at this point? 15 years old, 10 years old? I don't know. And it's she's performed it, but it's like not like a newer song, like, not even in the last 5 years, but it still manages to move up and down Apple Music's charts all day, every day. It's always charting. So who be streaming that? Let me know if you are Apple Music Barb. Anyway, it ranks in at number 189. And yeah, so like moving up 3 spots. So here was another update before this. So this was at 113, and then Moment for Life was at 183. So now I just showed you. It went up again from the last update. So yeah, anyway, moving on. Yikes. Now, Yikes re-entered the top 200 US Apple Music hip hop charts. Okay. Nicki's not even performing Apple Music, and her songs is like charting for no reason. Shout out to all of the Apple Music Barbs. Pink Friday 2 by Nicki Minaj is the female rap album with the most number ones on Apple Music globally with 89 countries. That means the album went number 1 in 89 countries around the world. Now let's go to some Spotify stuff. So Nicki's songs with the biggest increases in streams on Spotify from 314 to 315. So big differences, increasing a lot because of the tour, 25.1%. Love Me Enough is doing a lot, 13.1%, which is cool. Pink Birthday, 10.8%. Where Them Girls At? Not a part of the tour, but still, hey, seeing a lot of increases, 10.6%. Beat Beat, 9.8%. SFG Roman Remix, 9.5%. Starships with 9.3% of an increase. So here are the most streamed songs from Pink Friday 2 by Nicki on Spotify after 100 days of release. So Super Freaky Girl is the most streamed song on the album with 526 million. Then Red Ruby the Sleeves with 138 million. FTCU at 126 million. Everybody 88 million. Last Time I Saw You 60 million. Needle 57 million, sorry. Pink Friday Girls 47 million, and Are You Gone Already with 24 million. This are the most streamed songs on the album after 100 days. So here is more of a what's it called, a recent update for the album. So right now it's 319. Yesterday's update, day 102, the album got 2.6 million streams, an increase of 6.17%. 2 million is really low. It's been doing 2 million consistently though for the past week and or so, or even more. And I really wish that we could do more. So once again, tap on the Spotify playlist down in the description of this video and make sure that you guys are streaming while you're working, while you're sleeping, while you're studying, while you're having sex, all of that stuff. So let's go to some album updates on Spotify. So Pink Friday 2, Roman Reloaded, the re-up, has already gained 100 million streams on Spotify in 2024. This is Nicki's second album to reach this milestone on the platform thus far. Pink Friday 2 by Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, not Pink Friday 2. Pink Friday, the first one by Nicki, received 1.1 million streams, up 6.02%. Here I Am, which is something Nicki is performing on tour, had the biggest gain, up 15.66%. I'm the Best, Right Through Me, and Here I Am are having the biggest gains in streams due to the Pink Friday 2 World Tour influence. So here we have Pink Friday, the first one again, received 1.1 million streams, up 6.07%. Save Me had the biggest gain with 20.22%. On Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded, the re-up received 1.2 million streams, up 5.72%. Up in Flames has the biggest gain, up 17.13%. And that's really cool because Up in Flames is a bar heavy song, not being performed, not being promoted. And that's just amazing, right? Starships remain stable, receiving over 700,000 daily streams. Crazy. The Pink Print by Nicki Minaj received 833,716 streams, up 7.29%. Favorite is doing a lot, 20.35%. And Win Again, my favorite, 19.14% had the biggest gains. So Favorite and Win Again is gaining a lot, and I'm happy about that, especially for Win Again. So FTCU has now spent 100 days charting on Spotify USA, becoming Nicki's 26th song to do so. So wow, Nicki has had 26 songs chart for more than 100 days on Spotify. Dope. Starships earned its second biggest streaming day of all time on Spotify with 803 streams. New Year's Eve remains its biggest streaming day of all time with 925,000 streams. Nicki becomes the first female rapper to have 80 songs with over 100 million streams on Spotify. Superbass has now earned over 1 billion on demand streams in the US. So it has not crossed a billion on Spotify alone. It says on demand on 1 billion. So it's talking about like Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, and what else? Pandora, stuff like that. But we're waiting on that 1 billion from Spotify, but we need like 200 million to get there. So go stream Superbass on Spotify when you hear this. Nicki Minaj and Young Thug's Anybody has surpassed 70 million views on YouTube. It's Nicki's 86th video to reach this milestone. Now look at this. Various artists, okay? Who else is on Motorsport? Motorsport has been certified platinum in Brazil for selling over 40,000 units in that territory. Barbie World with Aqua and Ice Spice has been certified gold in the UK for selling over 400,000 units. Now, here is some touring, information. So shout out to everybody who's still here. Y'all are realists, okay? So for the tour, Nicki's Pink Friday 2 tour has officially sold 344,202 tickets out of 367,000 tickets available for the American leg of her Pink Friday 2 World Tour. Artist Power Index by Polestar based on ticket sales. So they're ranking like the most popular artists right now based on ticket sales. So Taylor Swift number 1, Drake number 2, Ed Sheeran number 3, Bad Bunny number 4, Nicki Minaj number 5, moving up one spot. So for ticket sales only, Nicki is the 23rd or 33rd artist on there, moving up 45 spots. So make sure y'all get y'all tickets for the tour. Ain't nobody got time to be waiting on y'all. We need these sales, all right? So that is the end of our chart analysis this week. I really appreciated you. If you made it this far, please comment week 14 in the comments because that's where we are right now. Please make sure that you guys are streaming. Let me know if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding radio, Spotify, streaming, sales, anything. What we're pushing next. Let me know if you have any questions because it's time to work. Nicki is performing in Atlanta tonight, and we will be pushing something tonight. So if you need to know any updates on that, please just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.